What's up, man? Yo, I'm going hard over here right now, man. I'm getting it in. Yeah, I'm all sweaty, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll get up with you a little bit later, though. For sure. Oh, word, you already here? Oh, you just parked? Oh, all right, all right. Oh, 115, 116, 117. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Just, working out, man. Going hard, son. It's crazy. Woo! It's a crazy workout, man. It's crazy. It's just like all that hard work. Funny thing is, you can lie to other people and fake, but you can't lie to yourself. So let's get right to it. Procrastination, I believe is called procrastinare in Latin. I'm gonna have Gonzalo and Beatrice correct me on that later on. Would like to give a shout out to Lanita. She came by yesterday, she's a speaker, and she gave me a lot of different tips. So if you see any changes in this video, it's due to her giving me the tips on speaking. So this is Fadayz, and this is Thinking Out Loud Part 6. I would like to get right into it. So procrastination releases a hormone called cortisol, and obviously that's not good for you. Procrastination is nothing more than your weak, there's like, how did I say that quote? It's like, I woke up with this idea. Procrastination is the weak you trying to defeat you. I'm gonna say that again. Procrastination is the weak you trying to defeat you. So, if you're trying to take yourself out, you don't have to worry about enemies, you don't have to worry about haters, you don't have to worry about people not supporting you, looking out for you, or sharing whatever it is you're doing. You don't have to worry about any of that, because you're your own worst enemy. The reason I made these videos is I've been slacking on so many different things, and this is one of them. And then last night, I went over to my man Gonzalo house. Him and Beatrice and just invited me over to hang out for a little bit, catch up, see what was going on. And we were just chilling and talking, and they were asking me, what do I want to do? And I told them, my reply was to be a motivational speaker. And they said, okay, what is the career part of that? And I started thinking about what it was, and I was like, oh, coaching. So if I'm gonna get into coaching and then do voiceovers, how is it so if I haven't even went out to try out for any of the tryouts? So before we jump into the deep of this, within 30 days, I'm gonna go to 3 tryouts. 3. All right, so procrastination. Working out, dancing, meeting people, getting work done. Speaking of work, 80% of college students wait to the last minute to do their assignments when they have months and months and months. So instead, what they do is they procrastinate, like everybody else, myself included. People go out and they party, or you know what, let's put it in my terms. When I wanted to get into something particular and I didn't know how to do it, I would procrastinate. My procrastination would be going out and partying all night till 5 a.m. and then getting up super late, like, yo, I partied last night, it was crazy, I didn't have time. Or when I wanted to learn something that I didn't think I was capable of doing, I would procrastinate. Now, other people procrastinate, they might drink, they might do drugs, they might have a ton of sex, and they think of that as being occupied, when in actuality, that's not being occupied. Being occupied is actually aiming towards a goal that you see yourself in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Procrastination is, I had a ton of sex yesterday. I had sex all day. I just couldn't get anything done. It was so crazy. Or we partied and we went hard, and then, I couldn't make that meeting but it was so crazy. Let me show you pictures. It's not gonna get you anywhere. If you cut out all the things that don't really feed what it is you're doing, you'd have all the time in the world to do what you want to do. Now let me give you an example. These 31 videos, they are trying. I am taking tons of things and just like tossing them to the side. Today I procrastinated making this video. I'm thinking I need to make it perfect. I need to make it make sense. But in actuality, all it really is when you get up in the morning, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? Your mindset should be that of a view where you're going. Because where you are now is just a thought. It's just a thought. Like, you're here and you're thinking until you actually make it an action. So just because you're thinking about it, it's not going to get anywhere. If you want a fast car, it's not going to just show up in your driveway. You have to work for it. You have to make it happen. So when it comes to working out, a lot of people, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day. You don't have an expiration date anywhere on you. I know I don't. So what you need to do, or what I would advise you to do, is get up, and if you're not into working out, do 5 push-ups. Next day, do 12. Next day, do 15 and build up. If you don't like jogging and you really want to jog, you have to make it happen. You have to be the action that you want to be. It's that simple. The little thing that I did in the beginning is pretty much what a lot of people do. Use me for example. My place after I DJ is a wreck. And then somebody will call up and be like, yo, we're about to come by. And I run around and scurry to fix everything. So I'll take all that time to run around and go crazy fixing everything for other people coming over so I can look good. But I won't do it for myself. Same thing with if somebody needs something. Me, if I need to go out and get something done, I need some pants for a gig, or I need a tie or a shirt for a gig, I'll procrastinate last minute, last hour, and then I'm running around like crazy. Whereas if somebody was to call me and say they had a flat tire and they're my people, bam, I'm out the door. So how much energy and effort are you using to stop yourself from doing what it is that you should be doing? And who is it hurting? Because if you're upbeat and you're into what you're doing and you're really making things happen and you're about it, it builds your self-esteem, it builds your self-confidence, your self-control gets a whole lot better. You have a foundation under you. Let me give you an example. When I used to dance, it brought me back to when I was in school. Like I told you guys a story the other day. It brought me back to when I was in school, and they put me in a basement for speaking up. In a dance scene, if you speak up, they will blacklist you. I was blacklisted, that's fine, no big deal. The thing about that is, when I went to dance, there was no procrastination. This is how a brief idea of me about to battle would be. My mindset would go into God of War mode. And I'd be like, all right, we're gonna battle. We're gonna destroy everybody. We're gonna walk in that circle and piss in that circle and piss in the next circle and piss in the next circle. And then after that, we're gonna walk in a circle and just point at everybody and turn in a circle. And whoever we stop and point at, we destroy. Our mission is to extract souls from everybody's body. And if everybody in the event want to battle and it's 1,000 people, well, guess what? We got a little something for each and every one of them. So are you ready, Days? Are you fucking ready? Because we're about to run shit right now. Fuck people's rules, fuck hierarchy, fuck this fucking music, fuck everything. We're gonna own everything. We're walking in, we're gonna piss on everything. We're gonna leave our mark, period. Don't worry about the judges. Don't worry about the dancers. Don't worry about the cheerleaders. Don't worry about the hype. Don't worry about none of that. Just go in, fuck shit up, and bounce. You ready, Days? You fucking ready, bro? Let's get this. And that would be me on a light note. So I took that and I put that into DJing, and now I'm putting that into speaking. And my idea for speaking is to give people that drive, that fueling, that energy, that foundation to build off of, because inside you, just like doubt, fear, procrastination, slacking, all that comes from a dark place. And the slightest bit of light can brighten up a room. The slightest bit of light. So it could be dark, completely dark. Boom, light comes in and you're good to go. So just like you're putting that effort and energy into that procrastination, into that slacking, into putting it off tomorrow, into, I'll do it next time. No. This is you. You need to do this for you. You'll become a better person. Those ideas that you have in mind, that's for you to become a better person. There's a greater you waiting for you to take those steps. That's why you daydream about what you daydream about. That's why you think about what you think about. That's why you're thinking, oh, I want this, or I want to do that, or I want to go here. Every time I clean my place, I find something. It's like playing a video game. I'm looking for something, I can't find it. And all of a sudden I clean up, bam, there's my iPod. It's so crazy. So what I would like for you guys to do is this. I've said this before. Grab a piece of paper, write down 5 things you want. When you write down the 5 things you want, write down a date of when you're gonna get them done. Once you write down a date of when you're gonna get them done, write down in full detail what it feels like, what it looks like, what color it is, how big or small it is, what style it is. Why are you buying it? Are you buying it for it to be trendy, or are you buying it because you're gonna use it? Like me, this lens is broken. I have a broken lens. I'm gonna fix this lens. The reason why I used the broken lens from the other day is because your life is pretty much a photo shoot. And what you picture in your mind is what is gonna come to fruition. Your mind is a camera and it's taking pictures of all those dark thoughts, of all those negative thoughts, of slacking. So every time you look through that photo album, you're seeing the same thing. Doubt, fear, procrastination. Whereas if you thought about one good thing, it'll change that whole photo album. And then you keep adding to that photo album of light. You have to become the beacon for yourself to become a beacon for others. This is fact. So whatever it is you're thinking about, that's who you're supposed to be. Whatever it is you want to feel, that's what you should be feeling. Whatever it is you're thinking about doing or where you're going, and it's not on a material, trendy type deal, but it's for you and to make you a better person, that's for you. You need to get past this trap of procrastination. You need to get past this fear, this doubt. It's a trap. You're trapping yourself. You're holding your own self back. And why would anybody do that? The greatness in you was meant to reflect out to the world like a prism. You should be shedding light to all people. Anybody you cross paths with, you should be shedding light with. And procrastination is something that you can't buy your way out of. You can't move to a town away from it. You can't be a certain religion, shade of skin, or cultural background and it doesn't apply to you. This applies to everyone. So if you see somebody slacking, you shouldn't approach them like I approach them and be like, yo, you gotta fucking move, man. You gotta get up, you gotta make things happen, you gotta take it. You gotta extract souls from bodies. You can't really be like that. Gotta tone it down and just be like, hey, look, man, I know you can do this, let's do this together. I guarantee you they'll remember you forever, and whenever you need something, they'll look out for you. Or when they're slacking, they'll think about you. So think about being that beacon of light for somebody else. How that would feel if somebody called you up and was like, hey man, I just did 25 push-ups. Last week I can only do 5. Procrastination is you stopping you from all the beautiful things that you could be doing. You stopping you from doing all that is beautiful. Think about it. Peace.